Time right here. New information in the email controversy that Chris and I were just talking about surrounding Hillary Clinton. Newly released documents reveal that Clinton continued to send classified material after she left office. This as the FBI prepares to release a report on their investigation. Remember when they sat down with her on that Saturday afternoon over the 4th of July weekend? They talked to her, and they are going to release, we understand, under a lot of pressure, the notes from that discussion. Chief Intelligence Correspondent Catherine Herridge joins us with the very latest on this important story. So, Catherine, what are we learning about this now?
Well, Martha, let's start with that email from 2013. It was sent by Hillary Clinton after she left the State Department, and she's writing to her former government colleagues about a foreign policy deal. Now, what you see when you look at this email is that sections are heavily redacted. Those are the big white blank sections, and they use that B1 classification code. The RNC who obtained the email after suing the State Department allege that that's classified information, and Clinton sent it 4 months after leaving the job, though the State Department says the information was upgraded to classified after the fact and was not sensitive at the time. I don't know if you dropped the banner, you can see this, but I was hoping to draw your attention to a line there at the bottom. Actually, what that is right there is a link to a New York Times story, and that's important because it's a pattern we see over and over with these emails. They'll take a news report and there may be one piece of classified information in it, and then they discuss it openly on the unsecured server. And the bottom line for security clearance holders is that they are obligated to always protect the information. So just because something is in a New York Times story or in a Fox News story, it does not give them a license to discuss it in this way. And we saw this in particular with these citations for human spying, which are the special access programs, Martha.
Is that because that would give legitimacy to that report, even though that report is out there once they are talking about it? Is that why?
Well, there are two things here. When you look at the emails and you see these discussions about newspaper stories, some of which had sensitive or classified information in them, and that's not unusual with reporting, you have a sense watching the exchanges that they're dealing with it like gossip. But if you are a security clearance holder, you have an obligation not to confirm or deny the elements of the classification. So even if it's in the New York Times, this does not give you license to discuss. And that is the pattern we see over and over and over again in these emails. And that is the kind of pattern that has sent people to jail in the past.
And that's the kind of thing that Comey called extremely careless. Catherine, thank you very much.
Welcome.
Good to have you here today.